It's a Tuesday afternoon. You are kneeling on the kitchen floor trying to put a sock on a child who has decided that socks are the enemy. Out of nowhere, a small hand swings up and slaps you across the cheek. The physical sting brings tears to your eyes, but the louder, lonelier feeling that follows is shame. You find yourself wondering what you missed and what kind of parent gets hit by their own toddler in their own kitchen on a Tuesday afternoon. This chart maps the reality of child development. One large study of children between 6 and 24 months found that 94% of them had been physically aggressive in the past month, hitting, pushing, or throwing. Hitting peaks around age 2 and 3 because the behavior is a symptom of a feeling that is simply bigger than the words the child has to carry it. A toddler swinging at you is a person whose brain is exactly where it should be on the developmental timeline. When it happens, most of us reach for the standard script. We use our best calm voice and say, "Don't hit, mommy. Hitting hurts. I need you to use your words." But these sentences tend to slide off a toddler like rain off a windshield. The hitting either continues immediately or it stops for a minute only to return the next time the answer is no. You walk away from the moment feeling like a failure, even though you said all the right adult sentences in all the right adult tones. The script fails because it attempts to input complex logic into a biological system that is currently on fire. We can visualize this through the architecture of a developing brain. The upstairs part, the Center for Language, Reasoning, and Impulse Control, is still under construction. Meanwhile, the downstairs part, which runs on big emotions and survival reflexes, is fully online. When a toddler is overwhelmed, the prefrontal cortex goes offline and the amygdala takes over. The rational driver leaves the building and the emotional alarm system takes the wheel. In this state, the child is not choosing to hit. Their body has flipped into a state where choice is not available. The receptionist is gone, and the phone is just ringing in an empty room. Reading a thoughtful memo to a child whose brain is on fire will never work. It doesn't matter how calm the memo is. There is no one home to read it. The downstairs brain isn't looking for an explanation or a lecture. It is looking for safety. This requires a shift to a block before talk protocol. Before saying anything, you gently stop the hand before it lands. You put your palm in the way or hold their wrists softly, keeping your own face steady and calm. This is not a punishment. You are simply not letting the next hit happen. You are being the parent who can keep both of you safe when the child cannot. That physical block provides the child's body with the information it was begging for. An adult has me. I do not have to be the one in charge of stopping this. Once your body is steady and the block is in place, you use a low bandwidth verbal input. 4 words, in a low, ordinary voice. I won't let you hit. Compare the weight of these 2 phrases. Don't hit is a command aimed at a child who lacks impulse control. I won't let you hit is a statement about what you, the adult, are doing. It takes the job off the child's shoulders and puts it back on the bigger nervous system in the room. Labeling the action in simple words helps quiet the internal alarm system. The short sentence becomes a railing the child can grab onto without being overloaded by a lecture. This grammatical shift allows the child to feel the relief of the handoff. They no longer have to manage a body they can't yet control. Eventually, the storm passes. You will see it in the way their shoulders drop and their breath visibly shudders. As they lean into you, the upstairs brain is slowly coming back online. This is the moment to name the feeling, not the rule. It is crucial to skip the forced apology and the moral lesson. Forcing a child to say they are sorry in this state only teaches them to perform regret to appease an adult. It does not build empathy. It only ends the interaction. True teaching happens later, when the child is calm and back in their upstairs brain. That is when you can discuss alternative ways to handle big feelings, like squeezing hands or yelling into a pillow. You will have days where you lack the sleep or the patience to hold this boundary perfectly. You will eventually snap or yell. When that happens, you sit down later and apologize. Tell them you are having big feelings and they came out the wrong way. This repair teaches them more about emotional regulation than any perfect script ever could. They are watching you handle the exact same struggle they face. This is the biological long game of co-regulation. Over years of you staying steady while they fall apart, the child's brain borrows that stability until it finally grows the capacity to regulate alone. The 4 words serve as the doorway. On the other side of that doorway is a parent choosing to stay in the storm, lending the child the regulated nervous system they can't yet provide for themselves.